Well, but hello, this is Demon Rest. Welcome to a new episode of Inazuma 2, a Blizzard. In the last episode, well, we discovered that Alias had a secret training facility here. That was used by the Super Triple C that we defeated after, you know, they thought Kurimatsu had stolen the chocolate from the fat one, even though their captain actually stole the chocolate. But anyway, we're going into this super secret training facility. We're gonna do the special course because it's what I always do during my Let's Plays, and whenever it is necessary to go through this super secret training facility, which is basically the substitute for the training facility in Inazuma 1. Really, it's just that. It's pretty much the same crap. You're gonna go through random matches with random teams, and hopefully you're gonna finish off with a full-on soccer match against a randomly generated team made out of, I think, players from other teams. Hopefully nothing overpowered happens. There's a rare chance that you'll get the Layton team in this thing. If I'm not wrong, thanks to the patch. I don't know if it happened during the original game or not, but there's a very small chance you'll get like Professor Layton and stuff during these things. So what you want to do here, and what I always do, usually this is I think it's a 3x3 square, and you want to go to the upper middle row, because that's where the soccer match usually is. And I do say usually, I am not sure, because you know I don't do this in terms of Inazuma 1, Inazuma 2, or Inazuma 3. I never use the training facilities, mostly because they suck. Okay, they just really just suck. And I keep using just individual training because going in this just to train a certain stat for everyone in your team, usually it's better just TP and FP. Not like, oh, I'm gonna raise the kick even my defenders. That doesn't make any freaking sense, really. And then you also get the thing that you don't get a lot of experience, prestige, or friendship out of these matches, which kinda sucks. So using these facilities, yeah, I don't recommend it. Okay. Also, based on my experience, usually I get the 3x3 square. So I'm not saying it's for sure a 3x3 square that always happens, and the top middle row has the team which you have a soccer match against. But usually that's how it goes for me. I don't know how it goes for you guys, but like at least 8 out of 10 times I get that. And I say 8 out of 10 because 2 times I think it happened where they weren't there. You can also find random chests here. They usually just give you restoration items, but see, look, right here, top middle row. What did I say? That's what I said, top middle row. Also, you might notice that I am using a different microphone because of the last episode. You could hear some background noise. In case some of you don't know, I do live with my parents' house. I am a university student, and university is kind of near home, so I stay here at home with my parents. And my mom takes care of kids. So due to that, sometimes you might hear some background noise. I have a mic that, you know, you really couldn't hear that out, at least most of the times, and unfortunately it broke down. I have a new microphone, and I guess this just happened, you know, that video just happened, and that video just happened, the kids were doing more noise than usual and you guys could hear it. So please forgive me for that. But anyway, time for a soccer match. We're going against Naminawa, and I think that's just the name they give the team because, like, I guess that's where the training thing is located. Their logo is interesting. It's a mixture of Alias logos, and the uniform is, I think it's Gemini Storm's away kit, which is kind of weird. I mean, if you actually think about like what the game is insinuating, is basically that Alias has data on every single player in the world, and they trained against that in order to become stronger. Which is weird because this is eerily realistic, isn't it? I mean, I don't know if these things are robots, holograms, or whatever, but goddamn, they feel real and have the personalities of the people that they're simulating for some odd reason. I don't know how the hell they did that, but hey, yeah, it's Inazuma, I guess. So maybe I shouldn't think too hard about it, but I still am. But no, wait, this is Gemini Storm's kit or is it Epsilon's? I am not sure right now. I am really just not sure right now. I'm thinking about this real hard, trying to remember how it is. I think this is Epsilon. I mean, all the alien kits are pretty much, you know, kind of the same, to be honest, so it's hard to differentiate all of them, okay? We got the usual Waimon kit. For, like, competition routes, you will see the team with the tuxedos from the Secret Services, in case you don't remember how I do stuff. And maybe the episode after this one, I'm gonna show off the match against Shuriken and we're gonna progress with the story. Also, after we beat Super Triple C, in the competition mode, they became available and I already beat them. Got nothing really worth mentioning, so no worries there, guys. Also, a little interesting fact, if you try to see the info on this team, the Naniwa, sorry, I cannot say that for the life of me. The game doesn't let you. The info is completely confidential. You're just thrown into this completely blind. You cannot check your enemy's team. It's quite the interesting thing, to be honest. That's not something that usually happens, but since this is the training simulator, it happens. Just that. Now, as for team is pretty much the same. Toko is probably going to be a permanent team member, mostly because at a very high level she will learn the perfect tower, a 3-man move and a more powerful version of the tower, as you can probably assume. The only difference is, I think she used this in the anime in the last match against the grand antagonist. She used this with Banyan, and yes, I call him Banyan because I don't remember his freaking Japanese name. I really just don't care about him. I'm sorry. And with whom? And I think it was Tsunami. Or Hurley Kane for you English speakers. Hurley Kane, my fucking god. That name that name sucks. I'm sorry. This is a character we do not have at the moment, but if you are an Inazuma 11 fan and you see the anime, you probably already know who the hell this guy is, what he's all about, and why he's called Tsunami. I mean, come on. There is no other way for a special move to make sense, even though it is water inspired and stuff. But there is no other way, clearly, for a special move to make sense if his name was not Tsunami. Okay, let's just stay with that. We're already 30 minutes in. I'm gonna change Fubuki for Usuke. DM has not done any freaking work, but yeah, that's to be expected at this point because I always just go with one side. So, okay, so let's put Usuke here. Already has. I talked about Usuke briefly in the previous episodes, and again, he has critical. One of the last moves he learns is Eagle Shot, a very powerful mountain move. I know it's mountain, doesn't make any freaking sense, but just go with it, okay? That is a long shot. I think it's 64 TP, and it's one of the most powerful shots in the game. Hawk, you know, the player Hawk can also learn this, but Usuke has a much bigger advantage when it comes to TP and kick. Also, he has the skill critical, which again just adds to everything. Besides that, Usuke is pretty much one of the most solid players you can get for a team. But he is wind elemental, so yeah, okay, he has no problem. Sorry, I was thinking about something else, because the secret boss in Blizzard and Firestorm, they have a team composed of just one element. And no, excuse me, and their forwards, their ace strikers, have a certain passive skill that will either make or break your day. That passive skill is Elemental Boost. I think that's the name. I sometimes forget this. Which makes it so if the element of the player they're having a duel with, being a shooting duel or a dribbling duel, is weak against theirs, well boy, you're gonna lose. Because they gain a huge boost in form. But if yours is stronger than theirs, then you're okay. For example, since I'm using Blizzard, well, I really can't have Endo as my goalkeeper for that match, because he will be completely wrecked. I'm gonna have to use the other guy that I absolutely hate. But it's also the other way around. If I was playing Firestorm, I'd have to use Endo, not the other guy, whose name I will not spoil. Anyway, time for another back tornado. Attention, I taught Usuke and Fubuki back tornado for a very good reason. If you really have forgotten completely what that reason is, it's because this game gives you the move a double tornado for the first time, which for you to use it requires for someone to have fire tornado and back tornado. I don't know at what point the game gives you this, but I want to be ready, and I just want to, you know, get some powerful moves for my team. Now Kido here, give him spinning cuts. One of the best things you can ever do in the game. Kido is a very good dribbler, and he's a very good and he's also can very easily get the ball back with that move. I accidentally got Shin back tornado. I wanted to use Dragon Cannon. Screw it, I can use it next, because it's been a while since you used Dragon Cannon. Now I just gotta spam Dragon Cannon in every single match I am. And voila, we get Dragon Cannon V3. That's beautiful. By the way, I might as well say this, because, you know, it is a match and it is somewhat a little bit dull to see, because we are completely dominating this team. I don't know what levels they are, but we are completely dominating them. You can say V3, V3. I say V3 because at the time when I started, you know, doing Inazuma on YouTube, the community usually called it V3, not V3. It's just one of those things that people say and it just catches on. I mean, can you really blame me? It's not mine. Wait, no, it's not. It was because of the community, also because of the Japanese pronunciation. They didn't say V, they said the V. So that was always kind of cool. Okay, so Dragon Cannon. It's been a while since we saw a dragon just appear on the screen. So here we go. Beautiful fire dragon. Goddamn. Also, I think no, okay, because sorry, I was thinking about something else, because we got like Dragon Crash, which is a wood dragon. We got Dragon Cannon, which is a fire dragon. And in Inazuma 3, we have Land of Dragon, which is a green dragon attack that symbolizes the earth itself, which is the signature move of one of the national team's captain. And then we got no representative for the what elements? For the wind elements, weirdly enough. I'm not counting combo moves, but yeah, we don't have any like wind dragons. Kind of weird, actually. But hey, we completed the course, and of course it doesn't really the course doesn't really restore your TP and FP, which is weird. I don't know why it doesn't do that, but okay, fine by me. But oh well. So here, I mean, if you're young, you probably think, oh, I gotta do this again until they tell me it's okay. Or maybe if you don't know how to read. Because sometimes, at least the first time I played this game, I was a little bit distracted. I was like, oh, report to Aki, but like, huh. But Aki ain't here, maybe I gotta do this again. Which was really stupid of me, I'll admit. But no, you just gotta come outside, talk with Aki. Yeah, we finished practicing. We gotta just take it easy, man. I mean, that was a really hard practice. And now here, we got a little bit of an insight on Alias. Who is this man Seijiro, and who is this Kinzaki man? Burn, Gazelle, and Gram. Huh. Looks like they're having a little bit of a competition to see who's gonna get the leadership of Alias. Which is weird, really. One of my favorite characters ever. And another one of my favorite characters ever. They make an appearance in the anime. They actually have prominent roles. Something that Chrono Stone kind of failed at that, but oh well. They have prominent roles. Burn appears just to spike Raymond. Gazelle actually has a match with them, I think. Or also just appears out of nowhere, and Raymond actually has a match against Burn and Gazelle at some point, with another keeper and Endo as a defender, while having Aphrodite in their team. I'm not lying, they have Aphrodite in their team. Still, Burn and Gazelle, I mean, just... I love Burn's personality because, again, he's fire. He's very, very eager to jump into action. He's very active. While Gazelle, ice. Completely cold ice. Very composed. Very calm, really. It fits their element, to be honest. But this Gram individual, it doesn't seem like he appears very often here. He's always doing his own thing also. He's very independent. But, you know, he's always been father's favorite, as Burn says. You know. And then Gazelle just drops this little bomb. It's because he looks like him. Who's him? Not even Burn knows, but Gazelle seems to know about it. It's a little bit a weird tidbit to drop out of nowhere, but maybe later on we'll get something more out of this. Oh well. But they're all fighting for the title of Genesis. You know, the beginning of the universe. Kind of weird title to give a soccer team, but oh well. A few days later. Okay. Any clues on the facility? Nope, nothing. Okay. We all let you down? Nah, don't worry about it, Taki. Let's go on another date. So, we don't know all the secrets, we'll still be able to beat them. Okay. So, where's Ichinose? He's off somewhere with Rika. Oh, that poor sap. That poor sap. Meeting the parents already, eh? Ah, God. If we play our cards right, we'll be able to get free pancakes every day. And of course, me. Ah, God. The Rika and Ichinose thing is really just played for laughs. It does get a few laughs out of you. Oh, what the hell? What, don't tell me he got out. Really? God damn it. Okay, so might as well talk about Rika. She is a midfielder. I think she learns Fake Ball at some point. She gets Bed of Roses, Butterfly Trance. This is a move she supposedly wanted to use with Ichinose, but then got to use with Toko. And then also learns Tower of Osaka, which then gets turned into the Eiffel Tower move in Inazuma 3. The thing here is... oh crap. Do any of my players have TP? Only Kido and DM. Okay. Guess Kido can use Heat Tackle a bunch of times. The thing here is that... God, I'm sorry, I just had a mental block now. She's not really a good forward. She's a decent, keyword decent, midfielder. There's just better midfielders out there in Inazuma 2. And her character is just annoying, really. There's really just no reason for you to have her in the team unless you really like her. Which is not my case. I have several good forwards, several good midfielders, defensive midfielders, offensive midfielders, anything you want really. And I don't plan on changing them anytime soon, to be honest, so... whoopee. It is cool to see her signature move, the Osaka, not Osaka, goddammit, the tower, you know? It is pretty entertaining to see it, but yeah. Anyway, you might as well use Breakthrough 2. I don't know if as you level up Breakthrough 2 and Breakthrough 1, if they actually have less of a foul rate. That would be pretty neat if they did. But at the moment I have no idea about that. If you guys know anything about that, please do comment in the comment section below. It will help the video out and also answer my question, so why the hell not? Come on. So let's go to the pancake house. If I remember correctly, one of Natsume aides was just staring there because of the smell. And also, I think it's over here. No. And also, we did go in there and saw Rika's mom before, you know, even knew who was Rika and who was her mom. But anyway, I mean, I'm not the one to judge, right? Let's see what the hell is happening inside here. So, everything okay? Ah, there they are. Okay. Oh, in the love table. Don't call them schnookums, call them darling. Ah, there you go. I've made my lovely pancakes for you, my darling. Secret ingredient is love. Oh my god. Oh, Ichino se por you. Oh, Ichino se por you. And that's her mom. We just met a few days. Well, I can't say much for testing man. Look at him. He looks like a right wimp. Ouch. At least I can keep a bloke for more than 5 minutes. Did she just call her mom, her mom, god, her mom a hoe? Oh god. Oh boy. Run, Ichino, run. Run, Ichino, run. No, leave her there. Yes. Run, run. Oh god. Oh my god, why? Oh my god. Maybe we should do more like her. What do you think, Natsumi? I don't know if... You know what? I am just... Oh no. No, don't make me have her in my starting lineup. I don't want to have her in my starting lineup. Can't I just put Ichinose in the lineup, please? Yeah, that's enough. Okay, we did run past this training spot, so we might as well just raise my stamina. Okay. Who has very bad stamina at this point? Let's see. Kite! Okay, yeah, sure, let's train Kite's stamina, see what happens. Okay. Okay. So it's just him eating. You know what? You know what? I'm not gonna complain. Because the training things here in Inazuma 2, Inazuma 3, and Inazuma 1 are pretty unique. I don't like the training methods in Inazuma Go games, really. I just think they're a little bit just you know? Can't really say much about them. They're just there. I hate how there's a random factor to it, to be honest. Not really something I enjoy in my training. But hey, what can you do? See this? I'm gonna just sell this real quick. And what did I want to buy? Was it Dark Tornado? Do I have any grass guys who benefit from this? No, I do not. Kung Fu Fighting. This is a fire thing, I think. Or is it grass? I don't remember. Hawk Shot or Dribble. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Screw it. And let's give that move. Let me see. First, let me see. I do remember. Okay, it's a mountain move actually. Huh. Thought it was another element. I know that a certain player actually learns this later on. And I think that player is Nakatami. Where the hell is he? Where's Nakatami? Where's Nakatami? Nakatami. Goes here. You're here. Also, I don't know if I got this in my previous run, but yeah, I got Rio. Got Rio there. Oh, it's Kogore. Okay, thank you. Okay, here it is, Nakatami. Okay, I think he does learn that at a certain point. So blah. Okay, let's just go back to the training facility and the episode off. I mean, we've been on for what, 24 minutes, something like that. Yeah, I think we can end this off. And yes, again, recording in bulk. But in Inazuma, I'm actually ending the episodes right there because it's easier for me in terms of editing and also in terms of resuming. Games like Digimon or Persona are far more difficult in terms of cutting it off. In terms of, oh yeah, just gonna end the episode here, say goodbye to you guys and stuff. It's kind of annoying, to be honest. So, yeah. Okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Inazuma has its own thing and it's far easier for us. So I gotta head back to the training facility. The thing here, I don't want to train though. I don't want to train again. Do I have to do this? This seems pretty goddamn dumb, to be honest. I mean, I headed back to the training facility. What now? There was no arrow there. Do I just gotta do this again? This seems pretty freaking awkward, to be honest. Maybe I did something wrong. I don't know. Maybe. You know what? After this match, I'm gonna cut it here, and we'll see what happens when I reach the end. Okay, guys? So I'll see you in a bit, so I can say my goodbyes. Let's just use this awesome dragon cannon. Get this. That guy's name is actually Tiger, I think, if I'm not wrong. Or maybe it's Byaku. No, Byaku's definitely not that. I think it's just Tiger or something like that. Oh well. So I'll see you at the end of this, guys. Okay, guys, we're at the end here, and look who's here, just waiting for us. Yes, it's the man himself, Disarm Osama, if you will. So I'm just gonna heal up and save. Why? Because that's gonna be for the next episode. If you guys enjoyed this, like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the good stuff. Until then, I am Demon Master bidding you guys farewell.